Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your boy Matt from the Snaps.com, Snaps from the Snaps Blogspot.com, Snaps YouTube channel, Snaps Twitter, Snaps Facebook, Snaps Clothing, Blue Mitzi Team. Please don't forget about that Come Up Compilation ebook that just came out. On the bottom of this video should be a link to go there, or on the side of this video should be a link to go check the Come Up Compilation out. Once again, that compilation ebook has a lot of information about health, notary, some trading information, day trading information, um, top 10 SIC codes to use if you're looking to go get funding, or just top 10 SIC codes to be in, top 10 secure credit cards to get, top 10 credit unions to join, how to keep your credit, your personal credit A1 or A plus, um, 10-step business credit plan. Pretty much anybody can follow this at the age of 10, 12, 13 can follow the 10-step plan. Real easy plan. Just an all around come up book. If you're trying to get your come up, man, as far as your personal credit, your business credit, your health, your notary information, it's all in that book. So please check that come up compilation out. This video here is the video that goes along with the post on bad credit loans or bad credit cards and bad credit loans. I wanted to do a video. There's probably going to be a couple more that has to do specifically with this topic, bad credit lines and bad credit loans. I just wanted to talk about that for a second, and then also give you guys some tips, or maybe a couple of lending institutions or lenders that actually loan to people with bad credit or not too perfect credit is probably more what I should probably say. We all know due to the last couple of years, people not being able to hold down on jobs, or being fired or let go, whatever the case may be. As an economy, a lot of us happen to the fault on a lot of our credit cards or loans or auto loans or whatever it may be. So there's a lot of people out there right now, in our day-to-day life that's still got to live, still got things to do. They live out there in the South and they need a car to get around. They got their car taken away, but now maybe they're doing a little bit better. So that they're going to be looking for lenders that can approve them with not so perfect credit for an auto loan. Maybe they just need something as simple as a small credit card to help them with their day-to-day living. I just want to let you guys know there's a couple lenders out there that'll help you out with not so perfect credit. The first being for auto loans, road loans. Once again, it's road loans. If you guys go on the post that goes along with this video, you'll see a link for road loans. Road loans tends to be very, how do I put it? They tend to, I don't want to say generous, but at the same time, they're slightly generous, but they pretty much approve anybody. You're coming out the gate with no credit at all. The land credit file, road loans will give you a loan. If you have not too perfect credit, road loans will give you a loan for automobile. Normally when you're doing road loans, they'll either, there's some ups and downs to road loans. First thing is if you just starting out the gate with no credit or not too perfect credit, you're probably going to get one of these loans from them where it's pretty much like, put down 500 or put down 1200 or put down 2500. Sometimes they tend to give you an option where if you put down this much, you'll end up paying this much for this loan. If you put down this much, you'll be able to get this. So on the good side, they don't just stick you with one offer. They tend to give you two or three different offers. The interest rate may be a little bit higher than what you would normally pay for, but that's what comes with having not too perfect credit. For those that got maybe decent credit or good credit, you get better offers, get cheaper monthly payments, and then sometimes you may be able to get a loan with zero down, going through road loans. The one thing that I personally don't like about road loans is road loans tends to, when they approve you for a loan, you have to go get a vehicle from their specified vendors or their joint venture vendors that they deal with, or auto shops or dealerships that they deal with. You'd have to go directly to those dealerships, and they normally show you those dealerships after you get approved for those loans around your area. That's one of the only things I really don't like about that, and the reason why I don't like that is because they stick you somewhat kind of in a box where you have to deal with these specific dealers, and some of these specific dealers may not have what you want, or if they do have what you want, it's too pricey, and you'll have to get something in your price range from what roll loans will give you. That's the only bad I would say about getting a roll loans check or something, which they do send you a check and you fill it out, comes in like a little package. So roll loans is out there. You have your peer-to-peer lending, which you have Prosper Lending, and you have the Lending Club, which is pretty much somewhat kind of like a payday loan, but a little bit different for people not with perfect credit. And you go, you fill out application at these sites, and they match you up with a lender or private lender actually, which will ask you what you want the loan for, whether it be an auto loan or maybe you're trying to consolidate all your debt. So that's another thing you could deal with. I have a video on peer-to-peer lending. Check that one out if you're not familiar with what it is. But that's another form or way of getting some kind of financing with not too perfect credit. Another way or another, I would say, somewhat bad credit lender or not too perfect a credit lender. It's actually two, maybe three actually. One I would say would be Credit One. You can go on credit1.com. Credit One tends to give loans, or not even loans actually, credit cards. Could go anywhere from $300 to $500. And they tend to give these credit cards to people with not too perfect credit. But when I say not too perfect credit, just to kind of get a roundabout of what I mean by that, I'm talking about people that may have a blemish on their report, maybe from a year or two ago. Maybe one, maybe two, but it's about maybe a year old, maybe 2 years old. I'd preferably say 2 years old the best. And if your score's maybe in the low, mid 600s to upper 600s, Credit One will probably approve you for a $300 to $500 credit card. Um, Another one you may go to is also Apply Bank. Now, Apply Bank is really great with secured credit cards for those that can't afford to put a secured card down. Apply Bank is really great. Another thing Apply Bank does is if you have a business or corporation with not too perfect credit, they will more than likely approve you for with not too perfect credit for a $500 or so, maybe a little bit more business credit card based off of your TransUnion credit report stats, your score, whatever you have on there, will approve you based on your TransUnion credit report. And it's for a business card, but it is tied to your personal account. It's unsecured. You also have, who else do you have out here? You got Credit One, you got Apply Bank. I want to say Capital One, but Capital One is kind of iffy here and there. Capital One, you get approved just straight out the gate. You have no credit at all. You can go to Capital One and get approved for credit card, possibly even two. You got your Journey credit card. You also have your classic Capital One card. If you go to the video on being approved for your first credit card, or even getting approved for your first couple of cards, you'll be able to see what I talk about as far as Capital One. But I would say they're more for not having any credit at all. But as far as bad credit, once again, roll loan for your auto loan, Lending Club, Prosper Lending for your peer-to-peer loans, which can range from anything. You got your Credit One, you got your Applied Bank. This information comes in every day. I don't want to give you guys every single thing at one time. I got to keep you guys coming in. So there'll probably be more lenders that I put up that's out there. Things happen daily, things change daily. If they're not any good anymore, you guys will be updated with that information. But there'll be more on a daily basis, on a weekly basis as well too. There'll be more lenders that will probably be adding. Just keep tuned to the videos, watch the videos, give me a comments. I really appreciate the comments you guys have been putting up and questions you guys have been asking. The phone number is there, 917-889-1739. It's on the homepage of itsmaps.com. It's mapsblogspot.com. It's Maps YouTube. It's Maps Twitter. It's Maps Facebook. It's Maps Overblog. It's Maps VMO channel. It's Maps Daily Motion channel. Continue to check us out. Continue to come up with your questions. The Come Up Ebook compilation. Check it out. Blue Mitzi, Maps Clothing. Stay tuned. I appreciate the views.